What's up, family? How y'all doing? It's definitely an honor and a pleasure of mine to be here. I get the opportunity to share with you guys and young ladies just a little bit about my story and play some music as well as a lot of other musicians here today. It's a privilege for me. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Hickory, North Carolina. I grew up in the projects there. We used to call it the Fab. And, I'm one of 12 children. I'm from a big family. The middle child of that litter. Six sisters and 5 brothers, so it was a pretty even spread. And dad wasn't around. Was raised by my mom, single mom. To this day, can't read or write, but she made miracles happen every day, you know, to keep food on the table. And so one of the first songs I'm going to play kind of talks about some lessons she's taught me throughout the years. But a little bit more about my story. I lost 2 of my older brothers to the streets. My oldest brother was a big-time drug dealer where I was from, and he died. He was murdered at 19 years old. I was 14 at the time. And then I lost 2 of my younger brothers to the streets due to incarceration, both incarcerated for 13 years plus apiece, from drug trafficking to murder and a lot of different things. And so I'm right in the middle of all this kind of thing. I'm seeing it happen and I'm watching it happen. And this thing right here, music can save a life, rings true to me because it's exactly what happened. You know, first of all, my faith in God showed me that I had this talent with music, and to use that instead of getting out in the streets and doing a lot of things that I was a part of. That by the grace of God, that I didn't end up in either one of those situations. That music was a good tool and a good way out of that. And so I used this tool. I was the first one to graduate from my family and graduate from high school, and I moved to Hollywood, California. And I didn't know anything outside of Hickory, North Carolina. It's about that big, you know. And you see on TV, if you want to make it big, you go to Hollywood, California. I guess that's what I assumed anyway. I saved up a whopping $400 and got on a Greyhound bus that smelled like it was rubbed down with ham and made my way to Hollywood, California. Little did I know $400 wasn't going to last long out there. And I found myself homeless out there for 2 years. Slept in squats, abandoned buildings, Covenant House, Mission, Skid Row, all that kind of thing. And in the midst of all that, like I said, my faith in this music is kind of what kept my sanity. I saw so much tragedy growing up, so much tragedy being in that position. Some people look at people who are in this situation or go through certain things and they don't understand how they can do what they do. But you never know until you're put in that situation what goes through the hearts and minds of people and what people have to do just to survive. And I feel like I've seen it in a way that it allows me to have sympathy, to have empathy, and also to understand we're all on the same common ground. That we are all one moment, 1 second away from either one of those things, from complete, success or failure. But we, at the end of the day, do have a choice in that. And like I said, God made it very evident to me that this was going to help me see some things I've never seen before. And like I said, when I was growing up in North Carolina, I didn't know you could get paid to write songs for other people. I just did it because I like to do it. And I eventually moved to Nashville about 12 years ago. I was playing on the side of 2nd Avenue. If any of you guys ever down in Broadway on 2nd Avenue, you can see people sitting on the side of the street playing guitars, and that's kind of how I got my start. I moved there, and I saw people doing it. I was like, all right, that's my first gig. So I would sit down on the side of the corner, and I would just play for money. And then one particular weekend, this little short white guy with a big old black cowboy hat, handlebar mustache, comes walking up, and he throws $100 in my case. So that definitely got my attention. So I kept playing music. At the time, I didn't know who he was, but I come to find out it was a guy by the name of John Rich from the country duo Big and Rich. He had just left the group Lone Star at the time. It was before Big and Rich had got started. And he's like, man, you got some real talent. I want you to come hang out with some friends of mine. And so they used to play at this little place off 12th and Porter right across the street called the Pub of Love. It's no longer there, but it was a small little pub there. And it was just him and a group of friends would go in there and play. And it was called the Music Mafia. It was just a group of musicians who loved to play music and did it the way they wanted to do it. And for any people who are country music fans, I remember during that time, Gretchen Wilson was a bartender, and she would come out and sing Heart by Barracuda, and then I'm Barracuda by Heart, and then go back to work, and those kind of things. So I watched all these people's careers take off and all these things happen, and I just kept playing music. And then like things started opening up for me again, and I was able to secure my first publishing deal back in 2004. Really haven't looked back since then. I've been able to tour and travel. I toured a while with John Legend. I'm now part of a country trio called the Horne. And so I just say all of that to say that you can go from here to here, you know, and it's not a bragging or boasting, but it's just a thing that's a matter of fact. Because when I was growing up, it's easy to tell somebody that they can do something and then just kind of leave them be. But you know, to be able to see it happen in somebody else's life or see it like tangibly in front of you, it's just a different thing. And that's the reason why I'm here. You know, like I said, I have brothers and sisters and family members who've been through this process. You know, and I've lost a lot of family and friends to the streets. And some of it wasn't because of their choices, you know, and you know, being with the wrong crowd, you know, sometimes is that thing. But I'm here to say that that can all change. You can turn all of those things around, you know. And this program is I'm happy to be a part of because I believe that music has saved my life, and I believe it has done the same. I know it's done the same for Papa Joe and so many others. A lot of people who will be performing it today. So if you get the opportunity to sign up for this program, and who knows.